Hello, my name is Julia and this is Fix My Finance. In today's video, we will talk about 3 simple steps that you can take in your 20s to start working your way towards financial freedom. Even if you're no longer in your 20s, these steps are the building blocks to achieve financial independence, and as with most things regarding your finances, the earlier you start, the better. So, let's get into it. If you're like many people in the UK, you're living paycheck to paycheck most months and have less than £500 in savings. These 3 simple steps will help you get on track financially, pay off your debts, and start building your net worth. Before we get into each of these 3 steps, there is one fundamental step that has to happen beforehand. You can call this step 0 if you like. Step 0 is to make a budget and to track your expenses every single month. This is fundamental to be able to analyze your current financial situation and to understand what you're spending your income on. There's no way around it. To be able to understand your finances, you need to know what all your income and expenditure sources are, to identify where you are overspending and where you can cut back. The bottom line is that you need to get to a place where your income sources exceed your outgoing expenditure sources every single month. If you're unsure how to start to do this, check out our video on household budgeting. Step 1. Start building an emergency fund of about 3 months worth of living costs. No matter what other obligations and debts you have outstanding at the moment, start paying into a savings account every single month to build this fund. As the name suggests, this money is for future emergencies and to prevent you from going into further debt if unanticipated things happen. For example, your washing machine breaking, your car breaking down, or your roof leaking. Make sure that you pay this money into a separate account to prevent you from tapping into this account for non-vital day-to-day life. This money should not be used for things like birthdays, holidays, or Christmas gifts. Step 2. Pay off all your high interest-bearing debts. Typically, all debts with interest rates above 4%. In order to do this, make a list of all your debts, excluding your home mortgage. This should include all credit cards, loans, overdrafts, and catalogs. You should then keep making your minimum repayments on all of these debts so as not to incur any additional charges. And then start making the highest repayments you can make on the highest interest-bearing debt to maximize your savings. If you want to understand more about which debt repayments to prioritize to maximize the amount of money you save on interest, check out our previous video on the topic. Continue repaying your debts until all your debts on the list are completely paid off. For any debts charging you less than 4% interest, keep making the minimum repayments. But it is worth starting step 3 of your financial freedom ladder before paying these off in full. This takes us to the 3rd step towards financial independence. Step 3. Start building your net worth through investing into a pension pot or stocks and shares ISA. Because annual stock market returns perform better than 4% per year on average, with typical returns around 7 to 10% per year, it makes sense to start investing your spare money at the end of the month rather than repaying any debts that charge you less than 4% interest. Essentially, by investing your spare change, you are guaranteed a return of more than 4% per year, whereas repaying off a 3% loan, for example, would only guarantee you 3%. Whether a pension pot or an ISA is preferable will depend on your personal circumstances and your retirement goals. So there you go. These are 3 simple steps to help you take control of your finances today and start working towards financial freedom. As always, please give the video a like if you learned something new today and share and subscribe for more content. Please leave any questions in the comment section down below, and I will see you here next time when it's time to fix some finances.